Okay, we now have our add book working. Let's work on our view book. So if we were to click this view book, then it would take us to our view book page and the information about our book there. We can see that on my finished project where we click view book and we have the title and the author. We can also delete and update. So moving back to our project, let's create this link so it will actually take us to our view book page. Right now it doesn't do anything. So going to our bookindex.js, let's see, bookindex.js. Let's go down to the bottom where we have our A tag right here, and we're actually going to change this. So let's just get rid of all of it. I'm going to use a link tag. Link, I'm going to say to, we're going to have backticks to/view underscore book slash, and then we're going to have our book 0. So this is taking the index number. We want to say the view, we want to go to this page, view book, but we want to view the book with this index. Okay, and then at the end of that, at the end of that, we're going to close that off and then say view book. And up at the top here, we need to import link because it doesn't actually know what we're talking about at the moment. So let's do that right here. Import link from React Router DOM, right there. And if we click view book, then you see we have view book with the index of 1. And if we go back and click another view book with the index of 2. So that is working. We have the correct index and it's taking us to the right page. So go into your view book component right here and we'll start building that out. Cool. All right. So we're going to add a constructor because we'll have state constructor with props, not props. And a super props. And then we're going to have state. This dot state equals, and I'm going to call our state single book with an empty array. All right. So we want to go back into our backend and grab the item with the index number that we clicked, right? So how we do that, I'm going to say component did mount, because it's going to happen right as we load the page. Component did mount. I'm going to create a variable here, const ID is equal to this dot props dot match dot params. And basically that's what it's saying is this is assigning this ID to the props that we sent through, to the right here, the ID number. So we're just assigning that. Now that we've done that, let's make sure that it's working. Console.log ID. Make sure you're on a view book page, and you can see I have 1, which is the same as there. If I go somewhere else, 4 and 4, so that's working. Perfect. All right, let's connect to our backend with a fetch call. Fetch. This is going to be backticks actually. So fetch, and let's grab that. Our URL, copy it in or paste it in, and then it's, let's see, what was it? It was slash book slash, and then we'll have ID passed in. Okay, now we gotta define our method. Method equals get. Our headers, that's gonna be it accepts application slash JSON, and content dash type application JSON as well. Cool. Now we got our .thens. .then response. It's gonna be set to, let's just console log our response. Make sure we're getting something. And we'll do our catch as well. .catch. For our error. Console log. Let's call it view. Use view book. All right. All right, here we are. We've got our response, so we know it's working. So let's remove that and fill it in with return response.json. Then we'll add one more to get our data. Then data is equal to this, this dot set state. We're gonna put it into our single book. There we go. Did I spell that right? Single book, yeah. And let's see, down here, we're going to console log just to make sure we're getting our state set, this dot state. Oh, I got it. So JSON, okay. It's got to have, that was what it was. It's got to have parentheses. Now we have our array with our ID number, our title, and our author. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. All right, all we got to do now is render it in the page. So in our return here, let's get rid of this console log because we don't need it anymore. We know it's working. So we're going to give this first div a class name. Equals add. Nope, this is going to be a view book wrapper. And in there, I'm going to have an h1 tag with book information. We have another break. HR. Yeah, there's our break. And then we're going to put another div with the class name, book title, and then also one with book author. Okay. And now inside of our title, let's add the title. So this dot state dot single book, and we want, remember the index 0 was the ID, so the index 1 would be our title. We'll just do the same for our author. We'll just copy that, but we'll change it to index 2. Let's see. And there we have Wave Kings, Brandon Sanderson. Perfect. So what we want now, we have a delete button and an update this book. Let's just add 4 right now. We're just going to add those as links like we did on our other page, and then we'll change it. So we'll add a link tag, which with an href of the pound. And inside there, we'll say delete. And then we'll do the same, but with an update. Copy. So we should have delete and update. Cool. So there is our get request to get one item. If we come home, we check a few other books, you'll see that those are all working fine.